day, and welcome to the Thursday, February 4th edition of the Islandstats Sports Brief. I'm Earl Basden. During the Islandstats.com sports show last night, the panel was joined by Paralympians. Canadian coach Lisa Myers discussed the different distance training methods.
The perspective that I take is looking at what is it that we're trying to accomplish in the 1 and what are we trying to accomplish within the 8, and then just building in those training plans and what the focus is so that it's going to be setting Austin up for success in both events. And while the 800 is a longer distance in his classification, a lot of times it comes down to the last 200, 150 meter sprint. So a lot of the power aspect of that top end at the 100 is translating over into that 800. So it is challenging to have two different event groups, basically a sprint and a distance. But within your training plans, you're able to capitalize on things that will help both events. And then as we get into competition season, it's really trying to be in that environment and in those situations to develop for those two different events.
Current Female Athlete of the Year, Jessica Lewis, discussed the challenge of not competing since 2019.
In Dubai, I was, racing some of my fastest races I've ever done. So we were, very on track, pardon the pun, to get to Tokyo and to race well there. So having this standstill has definitely been very tough. But like I said, this amazing group that I'm very fortunate to be a part of, to train with, they've all definitely kept me going and believing in the dream still.
Darrell Williams, the new national bowling coach, talked about what he wants to bring to the team.
Because of COVID, shut everything down, they didn't really have a meeting about me until December. So once I was approved to be their coach, right now we're just waiting to set up our first training camp, which right now is April. That's when I will sit down with them in front of them and spill everything out, get what they want to return and what they feel and where they should go. And I'm going to let them know where I'm going to take them, but also I'm going to push them.
Nathan Trott was not part of the West Ham team as Jesse Lingard scored twice on his debut as they cruised past Aston Villa 3-0 in the Premier League to strengthen their top 6 hopes. Nicky Wells came off the bench and scored, but he could not prevent Bristol City from going down 3-2 to Brentford. AFC Bournemouth, who are currently in 6th place with 42 points in the Sky Bet Championship, have parted ways with manager Jason Tindall. Tindall would be remembered as the coach that gave Johnny Birchall his first ever first-team showing for Bournemouth. Due to COVID-19, Kenny Thompson and her Sevilla Center teammates' Spanish women's first division match against Sporting Club Havala was postponed. David Hemp picked up his first win as the Pakistan women's national coach as they avoided a tour whitewash with a victory by 8 runs via the DLS method in the third and final T20 International against South Africa. David Patrick, the associate head coach, and his Arkansas men's basketball team used a 21-2 run in the first half and a 10-2 run to start the second half to claim their 4th straight SEC victory over Mississippi State. The National Federation and territories under the umbrella of North Saco Volleyball Confederation eagerly await the FIVB World Congress that will take place virtually February 5th, 6th, and 7th. And that's a look at the February 4th Islandstats Sports Brief. I'm Earl Basden.